Yeah, here we go. Here's to a year's worth of growth. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Beardbrand fan Bob the Barber here, and I got my buddy Jake, and we got to get him looking sharp for the school year. So, Mr. Jake.
Yes.
Coming in for a haircut. You said the kids are, you're getting back to work with the kids in the escuela. What do you want to do today?
So, kind of want to go for the more modern look, leave a little bit of length on the top and kind of cut off some of the sides.
Yeah.
You know, I see a lot of the high and tights or the fades going on lately, and that's never really been kind of my look, so I like having a little bit of length.
A little bit of length, but definitely taking some of this off. How long is this? How long has this been since?
It has been a year.
No. Yeah, this is beautiful, by the way. Whoever's been cutting it and maintaining it has been doing a fantastic job. I appreciate you coming out and checking this out, man.
Sure.
You said somebody from Odessa sent you out this way.
One of my buddies, Josh Bray. He follows YouTube. He let me know all about it because he knew I was looking to get my haircut finally. And we were actually on FaceTime. He's like, "Man, you got to check this out." So I pulled out my laptop, started watching some videos, and I was like, "Yeah, this is it right here." So that night, set up the appointment, and here we are.
So, what do you teach?
Science. Yeah, so high school science, and then the reason I got into that is actually I'm working on my PhD right now.
No.
Yeah, so
Dr. Jake.
Yeah, so about 2 more years, I'll be finished with that. Hopefully, go into some research there, and that's kind of the plan right now.
We'll start off a little longer, and then we'll chip away until we got. But we're talking about like pretty short.
Yeah,
we're talking about like just a little combable, but nothing like dangling or anything. All right. All right, here we go. Here's to a year's worth of growth. What's your boy do out in Odessa?
He right now he's working for HEB.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of getting his things going together. He might actually be looking to move pretty soon here, come back out here. So
nice.
Yeah.
Another Beardbrand family member.
Oh yeah.
What made you decide to go with the year-long growth in the first place?
You know, to be quite honest, the last haircut I got was a pretty bad experience.
Oh no.
Yeah. And I just went to, one of those little chain haircut shops and went in there, and it's just, I came out there with like half a head, and it wasn't really even, I was like, kind of a bad experience. I'm gonna lay off for a little bit, and then next thing I know, it's been a year.
Just like that. And I mean, half of that year has just been, like you were saying, in lockdown, so.
Yeah. Especially when all that happened, I was like, I don't need a haircut. I was a baseball player all my life, so kind of the thing about having the long flowing hair.
I love how many baseball players rock mullets and long hair and all the craziness. So we got those sides taken down real quick. What I'm gonna do next is establish how much length I want to keep for the top. And since I've never cut your hair before, obviously, and it's been a year, I want to see what I can get away with.
Perfect.
Figure out what your hair texture and density feel like and look like. You said you wanted something a little bit longer on top.
Yeah. Ideally, with the length on top, hopefully it's not falling off to the sides.
So something with something combable and stylable without having so much length or density that it's hard to manage.
Right. Yeah.
Got about 9 inches up here up top. I think right off the bat I'm gonna take it down to 5.
Okay.
Almost half of what you had previously. And then we'll just play with it after that.
Perfect.
So how old are the kiddos that you are going to be teaching? Is like everybody in high school, or you have
Yeah, predominantly juniors and seniors. I actually spent a little bit of time teaching middle school too, so I've done it all the ages.
How long have you been teaching now?
This is my 4th year.
Okay. So not quite a veteran and not quite a rookie.
Yeah, started right when I graduated and then continue with school, and I've been loving it ever since.
When he was shorter, were you a left parter or a right parter? It feels like he wants to go this way.
Yeah, that's how
easily.
it usually goes. When it's real short, it'll just stick straight up and still.
I know.
Kind of lean.
Yeah. It's, I got to be careful with this kind of hair. It gets sprouty real quick. You can see like all the hair that we took out.
And I usually run my right hand through my hair, so I think naturally it's just starting to fall that way.
Yeah, hair gets trained. You know, it's as you manipulate it over and over and over again, it starts to wear down in a way that it's just easier that way. Or yeah, it looks like your whirl wants to go this way also, just naturally so. Yeah, the Dodgers just won the series. Boo.
I'm a big Cubs fan actually, because that's where my dad's from. So grew up watching Chicago sports. And
nice.
Always been against the Dodgers, so I wasn't happy to see
all
that.
All of us are. All of us are. Welcome to the club. Yeah, I'm thinking this might actually be a little too long still, because he still wants to just like fall.
Yeah.
Even if I were to thin the hell out of it, it would. Yeah, you'd be in the trouble zone real quick. But yeah, this is like a good start, man. Shit, just
yeah, it's already
to it, yeah.
Completely different hairstyle. I love it.
You say you're gonna be coaching ball this year again?
Yeah. Actually coaching a select team right now for a little fall season, a little Austin-based team. So it's been going pretty well.
That's awesome, man. What did you play when you were playing?
I was a pitcher. Yeah, pitched all through college, but in high school I was a pitcher and catcher. So
nice. What was your regimen like with hair that long? What were you doing to maintain it? Because I mean, you had some good looking stuff.
You know, not much. I would, just shampoo, conditioner, maybe twice a week, and other than that, I've never used any product.
Okay.
I've never had anyone really recommend any, so I don't know much about that stuff. And half the time, it got so long, I had to wear a hat constantly to keep it out of my face. So it kind of took care of itself.
What's the story on the beard? Is that something that you've been rocking?
Yeah.
For a while?
Usually when I let it go a little bit more, it'll kind of fill in. But right now it's just kind of scraggly, it's just kind of it's doing its own thing.
No, and just take off some of this like real obvious fuzz right now, because I don't know where your neckline really starts, so I want to chip away gradually as opposed to just hammering away and then a nice little surprise of So what are kids studying in at that grade level? What's coming down the pipeline?
So this school it's a STEM-based school. So yeah, science, technology, engineering, mathematics. So they do some pretty intensive courses. Like they got biochemistry and organic chemistry, all these engineering classes. It's pretty intense.
I want to give it some variation. I don't want it to just be light on the one length of the hair. I want it to have some variation, especially with hair this long. You can you hide it a little bit better. So as I pull it in this way, there's a little bit of a angle to it. So instead of just doing that, where there's a line, pretty obvious line there, just softening it up by attacking it this way.
Yeah, I mean, for a long time ago.
You have long hair. I'm pretty sure you have. You said that it's low maintenance kind of thing.
Right.
Washing and conditioning just a couple of times. You just wear a ball cap. This is a kind of product where you can get away with very low effort and still get a nice result. Our sea salt spray has some clay in it, some moisturizing in it. Like I said, it's a very light hold, give you some control. So you wake up in the morning, spritz a little of this in there, work it out, and as it air dries, it'll start to get some movement and all that, as opposed to, like I said, you having to like drench it out,
right,
blow dry it and all that stuff. Blow drying it will only give it a better effect, but it's not absolutely necessary. So shook it up. You can see that it gets pretty opaque.
Mm-hmm.
Opaque means that you can't see through it, just because I don't know. I wasn't sure if you science nerds knew that word. So I'm gonna aim for the base, the roots of your hair, because I'm gonna work it out.
Gotcha.
I don't want the top of the hair to get all the love.
See what you mean? I love how light it is.
Yeah, and
it's
like
not
I said,
like some of those heavy gels that just sit there.
Exactly, and the thing is that right now you still got some moisture in it. You know, we've been playing with it, stretching it out. So as it fully dries, you're gonna really start to feel that grip, that bite start to come out from the product. But yeah, you'll be able to do one of these things where you can kind of move it around and it'll stay on its own. And at the same time, it's still got a soft feel. So if the wind blows through it, or you just like want to run your fingers through it, it's still got some ability to do that without that super hard hold feeling of a classic pomade. Or
yeah, I love it.
Now let's take in that. Dude, you look beautiful, bro. you got great hair, man.
I look like a whole different person. I love it.
Your hair kind of grows into your eyeball, like mine does the same thing. So I like to keep it since it's gonna grow way past anywhere you shave, I want to keep this line nice and high.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna kind of aim for, I usually look for that corner of the lip to the snob right here. Maybe we'll just like raise it up a little bit, but we're following that jawline, we're following these natural markers. So as it grows out, it'll still look like it's in place. The guy who introduced you to Beardbrand and our videos, I'm guessing that his favorite barber was Cisco.
I'm not sure. He just mentioned you. He just
Really?
Yeah, he just loved your videos.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's been watching yours for a while.
You hear that, Cisco?
You were trying to get that response.
I'm good at my job. I know how to I know how to fish for compliments. And at the same time, still compliment my boy Cisco. Are you gonna show your kids this video when they?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Because we were still doing Zoom, right, the online, and when they saw me for the first time with my hair grown out, they all freaked out because they'd never seen it like that before.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because it's only been the last It's already been almost a year,
Yeah,
right?
they didn't even recognize me, so they're definitely gonna be. I'm gonna make them watch this in class.
That was a championship level eyebrow hair, man.
Ooh, is this for the straight razor?
Yes, it is.
I've never had that done before. I'm excited.
It's because you're from California, man.
Yeah.
You guys do things a little differently
Yeah.
out there. Not bad for a first try.
Whoever knew sweat could smell so good? I did, because I've been using Beardbrand's new deodorant. Grab it at beardbrand.com.